It's an incredible sight that welcomes the new football season in for Newcastle United and Liverpool. It's the start of a whole new era for Liverpool Football Club, the era of Andoni Iraola, and this is his first starting 11. The big decision was who played at centre-back alongside Virgil van Dijk, and Jeremy Jacquet, after that imperious 45 minutes against Como last week, gets the nod against the Ronald Araujo. There's a first return to St James's Park as well for Alexander Isak, and there's a start as well for Rio Nguema. For Newcastle, Bruno has gone, Tonali has gone. They have lost so many big players over the past few months. Into the side today, Lukas Hornicek, the Czech goalkeeper, Amar Dedic, the Bosnian international right back. There's no Dan Burn as well, he's ruled out through injury, and the young Ajax midfielder Sean Stoyer gets a start in midfield as well. But before we start, we are all to pause at St James's Park, and we are to remember the great, the one, the only Kevin Keegan. They didn't make them any better than Kevin Keegan did, they, Gary?
No, I think the one thing that you would say is that he kind of epitomised like the two football clubs that he played at, Liverpool and like Newcastle, were all about.
That's a great piece of skill. This is Ryan Gravenberch. Won't come to Gakpo, and Newcastle potentially can break here. This is Ostrula, and Elanga's made the break. Newcastle have opened Liverpool up, and they've scored from one end of the field where Liverpool seemingly could have been in to the other, and Newcastle United are in.
Well, what a start from Newcastle, but Liverpool, well, their own worst enemies really. The fact that Gravenberch's just like he's vacated the middle of the park, and Newcastle got room to operate, and like when you give that man like a little bit of space ahead of him, well, he's deadly. And it's all about the finish as well, into the far corner. Alisson Becker, well, not much chance of that. And they're off to a flying start.
Alisson's touch was pretty good there. That wasn't the easiest ball in the world to take from Milos Kerkez.
I'd like to see them like deal with it on the pitches that we had to play on.
That's a ball for Rio Nguema. Frimpong in support. Nguema's cross. It's beyond Dedic. Isak will gather. It's back to Milos Kerkez. And it's Florian Wirtz! And it's a really good save by Lukas Hornicek. The first time he's called upon in a Newcastle United shirt. He answers the call.
Well, it's a difficult one to take as well. The ball comes in, it bounces just in front there, and then just a snapshot with the left foot, but it comes through quite a crowded bodies. You can see that from that camera angle there. Goalkeeper pretty much unsighted, but it gets really well down at his left-hand side.
Milos Kerkez comes with the ball. Here's Cody Gakpo. Early goal at the start of the second half would be very welcome for Liverpool. It's Gravenberch. That's a good ball. That's Gakpo. Very well covered by Sean Stoyer, who went all the way with him.
Yeah, just going to say that they lost 27 points from winning positions last season, most than any other in the Premier League. So Liverpool can take a little bit of courage and encouragement from that.
They have an early corner at the start of the second half, taken by Szoboszlai. Flicked on and beaten away by Hornicek. It comes out to Wirtz, and Newcastle can look to break. There's a Liverpool player labouring in the Newcastle penalty area. There's a number of Liverpool players desperately trying to get back. This is Elanga, when he made perhaps the wrong decision and gave the ball away.
I think, well, it just didn't fall for Isak, did it? Or Xhaka. I can think of many a past player that would have just thrown their head at that and trying to take everybody into the back of the net. John Aldridge being one of them.
Highilghts. Can he unlock a door? Nice take by Kirkes. Gakpo. Oh, it's a brilliant effort. It's a really, really good effort from Cody Gakpo.
Cody Gakpo in the inside left, the old inside left position. Wow. It's not a million miles away.
Nice take by Highilghts. Lovely ball by Liverpool's number 7. Gakpo again. Good run. Frimpong needs a good ball. Isak arriving. Malik Chow will get there first. Inches in that one. Liverpool need the inches to go their way. That's another good ball for Gakpo. Good strike! Yes! Yes for Liverpool! Yes for Cody Gakpo! It had been coming, and it had been coming from him!
Well, I just said that he's really been lively for most of the game. Most of the Liverpool stuff has come down that left-hand side, but you can see here he's in very much a central position. Position that Jurgen Klopp utilised him as that false number 9, and he takes full advantage of it. It's a lovely little strike with the outside of his right foot. And a bit like Elanga for Newcastle's goal, he finds that bottom right-hand post.
Frimpong, Engamoa. Frimpong again. Lovely touch, Engamoa. Lovely step, get in. Oof. Good block. Nice turn. Nearly for Isak. This is Liverpool. This is more like it.
Well, there's certain quite a bit of pressure on Newcastle. Newcastle penned back into their own half. Liverpool just have to be careful that they don't get caught again like how they did in the first half.
Highilghts has made the break. Miley's gone with him. It's Engamoa again. That's Isak. Shot was by Gravenberg. He hit it really well. Wasn't the worst touch in the world to try and release Alexander Isak again. Here comes Visa. He has support outside him. Oh, he's got the break as well. Surely not. Liverpool have been mugged twice. Joe Willock's only just come on.
I think it's his first touch.
Well, he's bent one in the Liverpool corner at the net. Newcastle lead again, would you believe it?
Well, I only just finished saying that Liverpool have got to be careful they don't get caught in counter-attack, and that's exactly what does happen. Visa's just allowed to run with it far too far up the pitch, and that created the panic and the havoc. Pressure all back on Liverpool now.
This is Miley, he's given a route to turn. It's a lovely ball. Hall, lovely ball. It's going to go all the way through. That could have been curtains for Liverpool. They've done well to survive that. It's Elanga. Now it's Dedic. Nicely done again by Miley. Elanga, and Alisson has to make the save. It's a fairly regulation save from Liverpool's goalkeeper. Needed making.
Well, this just needs any sort of touch whatsoever, and it goes in.
That's long. Van Dijk with the jump. Munoz gathers the ball and goes down. Liverpool think it's a penalty. It is a Liverpool penalty. Victor Munoz has been caught with what surely could be the last moment of the game. Lewis Hall with the challenge. Stuart Hartwell took his time, but has given Liverpool a penalty.
Well, does he just run into him, or, well, there's a kind of half body check as well. I think it's a penalty, to be fair. I think I think it's clumsy. It's clumsy by Hall, who in general has played a perfect game, to be quite honest with Lewis Hall.
Dominik Szoboszlai is taking the responsibility. He's taking the moment. Cody Gakpo's had words with Hornicek, Newcastle United's new goalkeeper. It's a very, very short run-up from Dominik Szoboszlai. This to earn Liverpool a point at St James's Park on the opening day of the season. One kick for 1 point, and to save Liverpool from defeat. And the pressure is on Dominik Szoboszlai, who responds incredibly well. That's an absolutely wonderful moment for Dominik Szoboszlai. As calm as you could like. Liverpool are saved by Dominik Szoboszlai at St James's Park.
Well, when you think the goalkeeper is 6'6", he's a big obstacle. But to be honest with you could have had two goalkeepers at 6'6". I don't think they would have stopped that one. He's distraught. He's absolutely distraught. Yeah, so, but I think it's a penalty in all fairness. But what a great penalty that is. That is right on the money. Right on the money is Szoboszlai.
You won't ever see a better penalty in such a moment. Szoboszlai, Liverpool's man for the moment, is the man who rescues them at St James's Park. 99 minutes of football it took, and Liverpool finally made it 2-2. An incredible ending once again at St James's Park. It's the game that always gives us late goals and gives us late Liverpool goals. This year, it's Dominik Szoboszlai.
Well, it's drama. It's drama all the way with Liverpool and Newcastle, and it proved again today. Liverpool will be grateful. Newcastle will be grateful. I mean, they weren't the best, Newcastle, in the first half. Certainly, I think the second half they produced a little bit more. Liverpool, in all fairness, I think deserved a point out of this game. I think they created an awful lot early on in the game. And then, certainly Newcastle hit them with two sucker punches on the counter-attack, which Liverpool have got to deal with a lot better going forward. But they showed some real promise in forward areas of the pitch, and they created their own opportunities, Liverpool. And as I say, I think overall, I think the fair result was the draw.
Incredible drama. It's Newcastle United and Liverpool. There's always incredible drama when these two sides go head-to-head. Lewis Hall can sing it all night long as far as the scoreline is concerned, because he was the man who gave the penalty away. It finishes here. Newcastle United 2, Liverpool 2.